The truth about transgenders. The video of JACLYNGLENN between Hunter AVALLONE. The whole dispute about the whole thing about one's augmenting the body so they can become a female or the opposite, a male. So kind of like a guy that wants to augment his body to become a female by having the surgery and altering his body structure to become a full-fledged woman, and the vice versa with a woman that want to become a man. But my whole issue about this video is Jaclyn says something like transgender the cross dressing is exactly the same thing. But my cultural understanding about it all is, no, it is not. They're two separate things. Cross-dressing is where a guy dresses up in women's clothing, goes out for a night out in the town with his mates, or a bunch of male students who wants to do it to raise money for the college / university faculty lounge, so they can get things like pinball tables and etc. by going out and dressing like women. And if I have a cultural understanding about it all is, I've been to many pantomimes as a kid. And the person who plays the dame at the pantomimes is always been a guy. And Peter Pan is always been played by a woman. So there's things that have nothing to do with transgender. Those are two separate avenues. Transgender is where one person wants to become the opposite sex, and cross-dressing is where somebody goes dressing in the opposite clothing for a laugh or two. Then the video got a bit silly when I was watching it as I went along, as when I went into it with an open mind. With both of parties, I took so many things out of context and that. But one thing the body can never augment is the skeletal structure. Your skeletal structure cannot be augmented, not far as I know. Your skeletal structure will always remain a man or a woman, even after death, when the mortician does his post-mortem on your body and takes traces of your DNA from your tooth or your bone. Then it scans it into the computer, it identifies the actual gender and sex of that person. It comes up with male for the male transgender and female for the female transgender. Only one thing it can augment is the whole surgery aspects of it all, is the tissue. Yeah, it can augment tissue and shape it, it become a figure of a woman or a man, but not a bone molecular structure. It's not like a building where you can bend it, mold it, and shape it wherever you want, and do all sorts of things to it. You can make it shape, curve, angular, and all sorts of things by warping the rebar and that, which becomes a skeletal frame that helps to keep things together. and to help to maintain the building's shape as when it gets building up and up and up. But with a skeletal structure inside of a human body, that's not impossible. So technically, both parties were way off kilter and way off basis there. If both of them did their research before they did this video, then both sides would have been made sense. It seems to me that these two people, I think that they're experts in things like this, but when they quite clearly are probably not. It's like telling somebody, oh, Star Wars and Star Trek exactly the same thing. Good versus evil, good triumphs over evil, and etc. etc. But if you tell a Trekkie that Star Wars is exactly the same as Star Trek and the other way around, both of them get upset. They said both things are not exactly the same. Star Wars uses the approaches of the Bible, and that the Jedi does not give them revenge and etc. Even George Lucas himself has said this in an interview. That's why he had to rethink the title Revenge of the Jedi to Return of the Jedi in order to make sense, because the Jedi don't give an exact revenge, and that Star Trek takes a political approach to dealing with things with various factions, and that then those two things are completely unique and they're not exactly the same. That's why transgender and cross-dressing are exactly like that. They're nothing alike. They're two separate things. So that's why I totally disagree with some of the aspects I've seen in the video between these two people. I wish sometimes these people get the facts straight before they do videos, before they mock people and etc. This is all I had to say in my response of the truth about transgenders between JACLYNGLENN and Hunter AVALLONE. This is me, Frankie, HOLTZMANN, SMALES. Thank you for watching wherever you are in the world. Have a great day. If you're about to go to bed, bon nuit, and fairly well.